Hey guys, it has been 8 months, 3 weeks, and a couple of days since my first tee shot. And what an 8 months, 3 weeks, and a couple of days it's been. Wow, 2010 has really been the year for me to make some serious changes in my life, and they've definitely happened. Um, Sitting in this chair back in, I think it was February, when I started everything, and looking completely different and sounding completely different and feeling completely different, but things have definitely changed for me over the course of the year. Looking back, it's been pretty much 2 months since my chest operation in San Francisco with Dr. Brownstein, and I'm really really happy with the results that I've achieved. Every day things are healing faster. Every day things are stopping to hurt like a lot more than they were the day before. I can lay on my side again now without pain, which is really really good. There's a few sharp spikes here and there as nerves reconnect, but there's no day-to-day pain, there's no day-to-day discomfort. Life's really good in terms of healing. I'll show you a couple of photos of just close-up shots of the incisions and the nipples. The left and the right nipples are both doing really really well. I'm starting to get a little bit of knobbly sort of skin over the top of the incision area at the top of the nipples, but I'm using the Keloid Coat spray to help deal with that keloiding, and it's working, so it's really really good. I wanted to talk a little bit about the daily changes that my chest has made since its reconstruction, and how much that's impacted on me as a person, and how much more improved my life actually is now that I've had the work done. It's kind of funny, you don't tend to realise just how much of an impact your body dysphoria has on you until it's gone or it's reduced considerably. I was really nervous about using the public men's restrooms for the first time. No one batted an eyelid. No one looked at me stupidly or strangely or revoltedly. Just walked in, did my business and left. No one looks at me on the street anymore and double takes. No one sort of looks you up and down when you're trying to talk to them. No one questions who you are in such an intrinsic level as your gender. I really really welcome meeting new people now. I really really welcome interacting with strangers. I know that sounds weird, but people who don't know that I've transitioned are the people who I feel most comfortable with now. I found it really really hard to adjust to coming back to people who did know, because there's still people in my office who struggle with the gender pronoun differential, and they will for a long time, and I get that. It just becomes increasingly difficult to have the she thrown around you. It's never really thrown at you, but it's thrown around you, and I guess people don't really realise that it doesn't bounce off as much as it used to, and that it does matter. So people are really honestly trying. It's just a difficult change to adjust to, but yeah, talking to shopkeepers or talking to people on the street or new customers or anything like that, it's just such a joy to interact with people and to not have to hide, to not have to hunch, to not have to walk differently or try and adjust your gait, or none of the apologies that I made for my existence in the body I had are there anymore. I walk with my chest out. I walk comfortably now, and that's a huge difference for me, and I think for those around me as well who've really seen that change and the new calmness that I have and the new comfort that I have. It's funny, no matter how bad a day I'm actually having at work or in circumstances in my life, all I have to do is basically go to a mirror, or stand in front of the mirror in the bathroom or something like that, and just touch my chest, and everything's okay again, because it's right now. And no matter what happens to me in my life, or what happens that I think may be important, it's just not, because I'm actually right with myself now, and that's a really good thing. I was actually quite concerned before my operation about, and I think every trans guy does have this concern of, like, oh, is it going to go wrong? Am I going to look stupid? Am I going to regret the decision? I had all of that stuff. I had the what's life like on the other side? Life's good. Life's really good. And to not have things attached to you that just felt so unbelievably wrong and stupid and out of place and uncomfortable, painful, is just such an incredibly freeing feeling. I just wanted to share that because I'm not quite sure that, for me anyway, I hadn't really seen any videos where people kind of talked about the after chest life, and in that respect, and it just is. It's really amazing. It's a really wonderful place to be. I think that the people around me have kind of really noticed it as well. Like Mel was saying that I'm me, but I'm just happier all the time. I thought I was being pretty happy beforehand, but apparently not as happy as I am now, and that's it's quite scary, really. Yeah, it really is an adjustment, but it's a positive one. So now I just have to get rid of the gigantic gut that has appeared in place of my chesticles that I had before. It's funny, my body is still going through changes, and it will continue to go through changes for the next X amount of years in response to the testosterone. I'm developing a beer gut, and which is funny because I don't drink at all, and for any of you who actually know me, that's even doubly funny. But yeah, so I need to really start, now that bits have healed and stuff's starting to work again. I need to actually get into some of the exercise that I keep promising myself that I'm going to get into. It's yeah, my stomach hasn't quite decided whether it wants to be not whether it wants to be, but where it's up to in transitional sense of being a girl gut or a guy gut. And it's guy guts are kind of, guy beer guts, they kind of go around in a smooth line. Mine's kind of gone like this, like a misshapen kind of B, and it's something I'm really looking forward to changing, because it's so nice to have these gone and be free of those. But this is a whole new thing. So, but it's good because I know it's manageable, and that's something that these weren't. They weren't manageable until I had to get to a stage where I could get rid of them, which is really, really good. So, facial hair is happening patchily. It's kind of funny because I'm really still going through puberty, and so the stuff's kind of not all the way here yet. But I really enjoy my face with facial hair. I really do, and it's funny because I never thought I'd sort of. The goatee was always my, first thing I'm going to do is actually have a goatee, but it turns out the first thing I want to do is actually have stuff down here. I really like having a jawline that's defined by hair. So, I've had to kind of reappraise that. I had to shave not too long ago to go and see a customer who is kind of, I haven't been able to talk to about the transitional stuff yet, because they are a key customer, and they are actually a Catholic key customer, which makes it twice as difficult. And I had to shave, and I looked in the mirror, and it was just horrible. It was horrible seeing my face without hair, because it just looked like I'd taken 10 steps back, and that was really uncomfortable. So I've got 3 weeks off over Christmas. I'm going to become shaggy and as hairy as I possibly can. My lovely partner Mel has gotten me a manscaping kit for Christmas, so I can't wait to have a play around with that. Best Christmas present, by the way, for your guy is they're going through a transition. Get him a shaving kit. That's awesome, totally awesome. So that's going to be good fun. My back hair's cracking in still, which is just freaking great. Yeah, one of the things I never wanted was back hair, but you know what? If that's part of the package, I'll take the package. Thank you, sir. So, but yeah, life's really good, and I just wanted to kind of pass that on and say hey to all you guys, and sort of show you some updated pics of 2 months post-op and lots of months post first tee shot. So this is me, and if I don't talk to you before Christmas, have a really good one, guys, and stay safe and stay happy. See you later.